Ladies and gentlemen, we have Dave Portnoy posting to his Twitter, Stephanie White has to go. You are the head coach. Defend your players or get lost. Once again, Stephanie White, I don't know who you have anymore. Stephanie White has lost the support of Indiana fans. Stephanie White has lost the support of her locker room. Stephanie White has lost the support of some of the media. The only people Stephanie White truly have are the people who are also, what's that word? Complicit in, all the dirty things that have been going on, from ESPN trying to hide and act like a bunch of these storylines don't exist, trying to highlight Dijonai's good track record and ignore her bad. Ignoring that Dan Dockich, Stephanie White's great friend, exposed how Stephanie White truly feels about Caitlin Clark, saying that she can't stand her and she thinks that Caitlin is a diva, and he says rightfully so, approving that message, right? So all the things that have been ignored by national media, the fights Caitlin Clark had with Stephanie White last year, the unreleased footage that I have with Caitlin Clark slamming towels in the locker room during the Atlanta Dream game and cursing, etc., as Stephanie White. All these storylines nobody wants to pick up, but they only want to talk about what hurts CC. So shout out to Dave Portnoy. I did not watch this video, so I figured let's go ahead and watch this video together, okay? Let's do it.
Stephanie White.
Hold on. Let's put the volume up for a second. Boom, boom, boom.
Stephanie White, I've been a defender, the coach of the Fever. Get her out of there.
Wait, did he say I've been a defender?
Stephanie White, I've been a defender, the coach of the Fever. Get her out of there. Get her out of there. Fire her ass today.
Damn.
I don't want her back on that bench. Stop defending the other players. Oh, she plays hard, DJ. That's just her being her. You see Caitlin in the press conference almost cover her ears and her eyes. Defend your players. First of all, you're wrong. It was a dirty play and she's gone. But when do you ever see in like the NBA, a coach not defend their own players? She hasn't done it with Caitlin when Caitlin got punched in the throat. She didn't do it. I don't care if you agree with it or not. You're wrong. But it starts to make me think you care more about the overlying social issues and not pissing off other people in the league and saying men can play in the league because she's one of those players. Coaches, when asked, always is taking the far left side of it. This isn't politics. Your player got assaulted. Defend your player in the press conference. Be like, yeah, that was a dirty play. She should have hit the showers. She acts like she's the coach of the other team. I don't care if she's the best X's and O's, when she's not. Get her the hell out of there. Either defend your players or get lost.
Ooh, damn. Dave, this is my first time watching it. Oh, my God. He came with some real venom. I thought I was venom. Hey, Dave, you got me beat, my boy. You got me beat. Yo, we got to rewatch this. There is a lot to unpack in this 1 minute clip. Oh, my goodness. Let's dissect it little by little.
Stephanie White, I've been a defender, the coach of the Fever.
This is what I don't know what he's saying. Is he saying I've been a defender or I'm gonna defend her? Huh?
Stephanie White, I've been a defender, the coach of the Fever. Get her out of there. Get her out of there. Fire her ass today.
Damn.
I don't want her back on that bench. Stop defending the other players. Oh, she plays hard, DJ. That's just her being her. You see Caitlin in the press conference almost cover her ears.
The real crazy part is, shout out to the Clark response for pointing this out, is Stephanie White called Dijonai by her nickname. Like, I need you guys to hear Stephanie White call Dijonai by her nickname, Nay.
But, one of the things about Nay is that she's going to play her butt off, man. She's going to compete. Nobody's going to go walking in for a layup. And so I don't oppose the hard foul. But I also don't think that she intentionally went for the net.
That is insane to say as a head coach after she just literally whacked one of your players across the head and had her bleeding at the mouth. But that's the craziest part is, once again, shout out to Clark response for pointing this out. Stephanie White called Dijonai Carrington by her nickname, Nay.
But, one of the things about Nay is that she's going to play her butt off, man. She's going to...
And then you're praising her as if she had a crazy game and she didn't do nothing dirty. Like, you're going to talk about one thing about Nay, she plays hard. Man, watch out. Let's see what else Dave had to say.
Defend your players. First of all,
exactly.
You're wrong. It was a dirty play and she's gone. But when do you ever see in like the NBA, a coach not defend their own players? She hasn't done it with Caitlin when Caitlin got punched in the throat. She didn't do it. I don't care.
Well, Dave, she did actually kind of defend Caitlin right there. And then she walked it back a week later. She did kind of defend Caitlyn right there, say a fist to the throat is egregious, etc., etc. And I was like, okay, a step in the right direction. And then a week later, she walked it back. Just as we expected. Waited for the noise to die down and went ahead to go and kiss AT's behind when you know what I'm saying, when the lights wasn't as bright anymore. When the casual fans stopped looking anymore. When national media stopped covering it, that's when she went to go soften the blow. We know the strategy, Stephanie White. Come on, man.
If you agree with it or not, you're wrong, but it starts to make me think you care more about the overlying social issues and not pissing off other people in the league and saying men can play in the league, because she's one of those players, coaches, when asked, always is taking the far, left side of it. This isn't politics. Your player got assaulted. Defend your player in the press conference. Be like, yeah, that was a dirty play. She should have hit the showers.
That's literally all we asking for, Stephanie. Literally, you would think we are asking for so much when we are literally just asking Stephanie White to come out and say, that was an egregious foul. It was a nasty foul. There's no space in the league for it. She could have took my player out. And I'm hoping that the WNBA does and takes the steps necessary to prevent this from further happening. God damn it, I'm not even a head coach. And I feel like I said that way better than Stephanie. It's not that hard, Stephanie. You call on the officials, call in the league and say there's no space in the league for this. We're here for competition. We're here for hard play. We're not here for dirty fouls. There was no way Dijonai was going for the ball. I have coached that player, and I know that this player knew there's no way she could have gotten to the ball. This was a personal thing. When she was a player of mine, she was a very emotional player. She can get erratic at times. Come on, Stephanie. Speak the truth. You're not a coach of the Connecticut Sun no more. You're not the coach of the Indiana Fever no more. But once again, I had another interesting comment that said, Venom, maybe that Stephanie White just doesn't want Dijonai spilling her secrets. And I said, you know what? That makes perfect sense. And I actually was going to say that in my video as well, but I just forgot to say it when I was covering that. But yes, you can see I was insinuating that Stephanie White clearly has things that she doesn't want exposed, and that's why she's kissing up to AT a week later after criticizing her. Is why she defends Dijonai. During the same game, Dijonai Carrington got ejected with a flagrant 2. And on what planet are you defending a player that got ejected for a flagrant 2 that's on the other team that whacked one of your players? But when someone like Caitlin Clark drops a 32-point near triple-double, you got nothing to say about that. When Caitlin Clark has great games, she's barely even coming to the press conference. I'm pretty sure. I wonder why. It's crazy.
She acts like she's the coach of the other team. I don't care if she's the best X's and O's when she's not. Get her the hell out of there. Either defend your players or get lost.
Hey, Dave, she is nowhere near the best X's and O's players. In fact, she's never the X's and O's player. If you guys don't know, Scott Agnes kind of already leaked this already. Brianne January's writing the defensive plays. Austin Kelly's writing the offensive plays. Stephanie White is nothing but a mouthpiece for the Indiana Fever, and there's enough of those already in Indiana. We do not need any more mouthpieces. We need coaches, head coaches, to do what the hell your job description says. Be a head coach. Be the head of the team and lead this team. I'm out of here. Make sure I hit the like button, hit the sub button. We're on our way to 6,000 subs. I love you guys so much. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Once again, hype this video. It does help a lot. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Dave Portnoy crushed Stephanie White. Peace out.